Hi guys, how are you today? It's an early morning here. As you can see, the sun is not even out yet, although it is a little overcast, but realistically it is nice and warm. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing well. And as you can see right here, first of all, happy Halloween! It's almost Halloween, so Halloween weekend, this is my plans. As you can see on the truck here, Ford F-150, she is carrying a bunkhouse. This bunkhouse is an 8x10. It's already, for the most part, a lot of hours went into it already, but what I'm going to show you in this video is puzzling together this bunkhouse. And boy, am I excited. It's right here. I've got the four walls, I've got the rafters, I've got the floor. As you can see, there's a generator, the window, the door is under here, and all the siding, OSB board, and I have the smart boards. Pretty much everything I need to build this tiny home. Let's go. And actually, I wanted to mention one more thing. It's about a 4-hour road trip. Let's do it. One thing I forgot to mention, yes, I have the puppies. They're all in the back seat, all comfy on the pillow. And I have 8 more burning bush, my favorite. Let's go. I am happy to say, fingers were crossed, a bit of praying that I made it safe and sound. Guys, do you see the load? That pink insulation I just picked up. Boy, we were at Kent. That was an hour wait. That was a little painful, but made it safe and sound. And I got a story. I was on the highway for about a half an hour, so I lost an hour. I would have been here an hour earlier, but I had to turn around. Had to get the rifle, forgot the rifle. So, bring the rifle, lose an hour, gain a deer. Gotta like that. So it's been a great drive all the way down. Oh, whoa. I really also need to lift this gate up. I've already, and guys, you can do this. It doesn't take much. If I can do it, you can do it. So what I've done here is just basically put down some cinder blocks, got some shimmies under there, a little bit of board, and I've measured everywhere. And she is all level with my big, I think it's a 4-foot level, especially for this type of project. So the next thing now that I'm gonna do, check out the dogs. How cute are they? One's got a sweater because Lily has been shaved down to her skin, because when we come here to the homestead, she gets ticks like the rest, but she runs in the deep part of the woods. So she's shivering a little, so she got a little coat. So my next step is to these blocks that I've cut right here. I'm going to use my automatic nailer. Gotta love my nailer. So I'm going to, off Lily, off. Well, I'm gonna get dirty anyway, doesn't matter much. Hey girly, pretty girl. So what I'm going to do is nail these to the frame, and that's next. Pretty excited. Just like that, guys, it's that easy. Like I said, I do love this nailer. And the air compressor, brought that down with me, and that's definitely a must. Plugged into the generator over there. I know what you're thinking. Wow, that is some quiet generator. I can't even hear it. It's a 7,000 watt Honda generator. Beautiful. Barely can hear it. And that what you hear is not my generator, it's just my compressor, and I'm looking in the woods here. Had to be a bird. Definitely not a deer with the swinging branches that far. Fingers crossed for a deer though. Here we go. On a sad note, the insulation that they gave, one was 19, one was 23. 19 we didn't ask for. So I just had to take all this off. As you can see, it's been out of the package onto the floor here. But on a good note, it looks like bubble gum, and I feel like I want to jump in a bed of bubble gum. Little tippy, but I got it. Guy, can you see what's going on right now? I'm standing on the floor. I like it. I'm hoping tomorrow we got a sunny day. I think it calls for a little rain, but I think it's in the evening, so that's okay, as long as it starts out nice. And 9 degrees in the morning. I'm excited for that because Sunday, I'll be inside the building. Wine time. So this is going to be pretty much it for today. It's getting a little dusky. Got the fire going over there. Going to have a little burn. Not much fire just yet, just started it. Got myself a sip. And yeah, so for the most part, I'm just gonna probably fiddle around a bit for about another half an hour. Oh, another good thing that I like to do before a trip to the cabin, guys. So I like to make supper and bring it. So if you're from Newfoundland, you'll definitely know what fish and brews is. That's right, that's what I made for supper. Fish and brews for supper. I am excited for that. Let me know, winter's coming and there'll be a few recipes coming out. So in the comment section below, if you're interested in a fish and brews recipe, let me know. And on that note, I'll see you in a few seconds, but for me, it's gonna be about 7 hours. See you soon. Here we are. So, like I said, just seconds for you, but a good night's sleep for me. And to be honest, I continue to work at it. Got a spotlight right here. I think the last clip, there was just this wall up. So it was pretty easy to get these set up, and then the rafters. I know, guys, this is really not like a step-by-step, but I'm going to link down below in the description the plan that was used for this bunkhouse tiny house on the lake. So if you have a look here, check this out. She is spot on with the level. Pretty happy about that. Everything is pretty level, so this was great actually. Got a good bit done with the spotlight there last night. Got the truck running. I need to head out to get some fuel for the generator. So I have power for the power tools. Time to head to town to get some fuel. If I'm not smiling, it's because I hate heights. I really don't like it. I mean, it could be much higher than this, but realistically, here we are. So right now, the roof is on. Shingles aren't up yet, but the roof is on. So this was a little time consuming, to say the least, to get the roof done. And I think maybe a little more time because I'm super careful on the roof because I don't like heights. All right, that's it for up here. It's time to get off here. I think I'll just sit here for a moment. Well, put in a clip you can put in that's not going to be scandalous. Guys, I got to tell you how happy I am to get off this roof today. I really don't like it. It is time to get some sodding on. Sodding and insulation, and I'm happy to be back on the ground. Here we go, get her enclosed. We're getting 25 mils of rain tomorrow. Need to enclose this bunkhouse today. These boards are $60 a sheet. I'm not sure, but be happy when prices all go back to normal. beauty. I don't mind this height. It's just up there I don't like. All right, that'll be it for now. I'll get back to you in a bit. So after getting those pieces up, guys, I like the look of it. Took down some supports that I had, but also as a worker I like to keep things tidy. So there's nothing behind the bunkhouse but the ladder. All these pieces of wood, screws, I always like to keep it clean because you never know. Screws and nails could puncture a hole. Like to pick those up too. What do you think? I like it. I know this side has got a little bit of fog there in the window, but realistically, on the classifieds in the area, I got this window for $50, recycle, reuse, and I like it. Wanted a really big window, but realistically, guys, to buy a window in your hardware store, this window would cost you an easy $600. 50. That's what I got this for. So, and it opens as a nice big window, and at this point the door that I have for here, there's no window in the door. There's a little design in the window, but the window doesn't open, so this is the only opening for fresh air in the summer. So I'll see you on the other side. Well, at this point, guys, daylight is gone. So, just brought in the Costco lights. She is enclosed for the most part. We've got the rain coming tomorrow, and I really wanted to get the insulation done, work on the inside tomorrow. So here we go, working with the Christmas lights. That works. After being at this until midnight last night, the insulation is pretty much done except for this part right here and this part on that side. All the walls and the ceiling is insulated. And I gotta say, I am not a fan of insulation. My son does the blown-in insulation. Boy, I wish he was close today. That would have been a big help, and definitely not near as much work for me, just for him. So on that note, the next step now, just went to town earlier. We have a downpour last night. We did get the 30 mils for sure, but got the more supplies, and the next step here will be the walls. The walls are going up. It's not getting painted this time, but the walls are going up. If you have a look at this point, besides the ceiling up here, 4 walls are actually looking like walls. So, oh my gosh, realistically, I didn't realize how much work this actually is. There's so much detailed work. So here it is. I think I'm gonna stay in town for another day and keep working away at it. It's very time consuming. The rain had set me back a little bit, and I realized, I think it was when I was only 2 hours on the road, that the baby ducklings, when I get home, they're going to be born. They probably were born 2 days ago, like the day I left actually, because Daisy did knock one of the eggs out of her bin. So baby ducklings when I get home. Stay tuned for that video because I'll be putting a video of the baby ducklings. Time is wasting. If you see the puppies, yep, you see it. They're in heat. Charlie and London. So after a long night, till about midnight again last night, guys, seriously, if I had much more time, I wouldn't go non-stop at it like this. It actually gets tiring, but the good thing is, at this point right now, look what's on the ground here with me. The linoleum cushion floor, or whatever you guys call it. I call it cushion floor. This is ready to go in. Let's go have a look. I know what you're thinking. It looks sunny there. What's Blondie doing with the hat? Well, I had to go to town today to get some more supplies, and realistically, it was pretty chilly. We had a chilly night. There you have it, guys. So anyway, but on a good note, it is warming up. So as you can see right now, she is all enclosed. How exciting is this? I am thrilled, like I said, for this flooring to go down. And I am telling you right now, not the foundation, not the walls going up, nothing is worse than what you're looking at right there. That ceiling is a nightmare and time consuming, and my neck is so sore from just nailing and putting that up there. Even looking back like this, I'm like, it reminds me of everything last night till midnight. That's what was getting finished last night. But today, I need to put strapping on all the seams. All gonna go here, here, all the seams around here is gonna be strapping. It's gonna look beautiful. Before that though, the next thing is going to be the cushion floor. So that's gonna go in. Then I'm gonna get the strapping up and I'm gonna paint it today. My trip to town this morning included paint. I'm excited about that. I was thinking actually of going the lightest gray for the inside of the bunkhouse, tiny house on the lake. I was thinking about going with lightest gray, but I decided to go white because realistically, white makes everything look bigger, and I figure I should go the lightest that I could go. So that's the color it's gonna be. I'm gonna go white. Let's get the floor in. The flooring is gorgeous. I absolutely love this flooring. It's got a nice marble look. It's beautiful. Onto the walls. The boards are all on through the seams here. So right now, it's just time to paint. Time to make her look pretty. Today is a happy day, and let me tell you, I am happy. It really took about 5 days, 12 to 14 hour days at that, to get this finished to this point. Time has been clicking and clicking by quickly, so it's back on the road and back home today. Let's do a quick walk around here, see what we have. This is unfinished right here, but this smartboard is so hard to find. I kid you not. This had to get brought down from the city where I live, because 3 hours from the city, which is where I am, they don't have it anywhere in this town. So Shake Shingles is gonna go there. That's what's gonna happen. And I do want to paint it, but that's not gonna happen till spring. This side, you can really see the width of it here. It is an 8x10 bunkhouse. So I've got a light up here because the porta potty is straight in this direction, so this will light up the way for any guests that come to stay in the bunkhouse. This is a solar light, so the panel is in the back of the bunkhouse, and yeah, that's one thing I decided need to have. Over here in this side here, recycle, reuse. You see it on all of my shorts, and I think in some videos as well. This I got on the buy and sell online for $50. Can you believe that? Mosquitoes are out. $50. Let me show you how that works. So we unlock it right here, this clip, which I really like. And guys, check it out. This is the only window in the bunkhouse, but it opens completely. Will it air in nicely? So I am loving this window. And this door, then again, Habitat for Humanity, this door was $75. Guys, seriously, this is easy $700 door, if not more, to buy new, and it is awesome. I really like the trim on it. It's in there great. It gives a nice look to the bunkhouse, I believe. Come on inside and take a look. Now that you've seen the outside, let's check out the inside. So, another thing I want to say, guys, the old school spotlight I had. So, last night when working until 10 o'clock last night, got done a little earlier, usually it's midnight. So, the temperature gauge right now reads about 14 degrees. Guys, it's not that warm outside. So, I'm pretty sure I showed you in a previous clip, every side, including roof and including the floor this time, the cabin that you saw on the lake, that build did not, the floor was not insulated, but the floor is definitely insulated in this one everywhere. Roof, all four walls, everything is insulated. So when that floodlight was in here last night, the temperature went up to 18, 19 degrees just from the old school floodlight, and it was just 8 degrees outside. That's amazing. That shows how well it holds the heat. So if you want to look over here, these two shelves, I already have a couple shelves actually that's going to go right here. This pulls out. Guys, that's a double bed. This is perfect. And in under this one, won't lift it too high. I think there's a lot of winter. Whoa, hair clipper, can you get them? Storage area. Gotta like it. So, once you're done having your rest for the night, there you have it. So, I want to tell you my plan. So there's a bunk that's going to go from the top of the window here right over to here. So there will be a bunk up here, shelves right here, and right here, the next time I come down, I'm going to bring a mini fridge. So I'm going to put a mini fridge right here, go to IKEA, great for small spaces like this, designing small areas. So I'm going to put some shelving right here. Right here, I'm going to have the drop-down table like you've seen on the cabin. It's perfect to get it out of the way, put it up on the wall. Couple stools right here, the fridge, and another nifty little gadget. I'm not sure if you've seen at the cabin. A collapsible place to put your jackets and such. Check it out, guys. We've got electricity already. There we go. So another thing I need to get for the wall here is this plastic stripping to hide all that. But electricity went up. Any of you that have built even anything this small is very time consuming. You saw it though. You saw on the way down. Already had the walls and everything built, but boy oh boy, it's amazing how much time it takes. So I still have to put the stripping along the roof up here. So you do see the wires there, but I will put plastic casing there to hide that just so it looks nicer, but realistically it could have been done a lot nicer, but what I did was went from the inside out. Should have went from the outside in with the wiring, but you know what? There was just no time. There was no time. So I have an outlet right here, which is all I need. I already have a little block to put on there, so that those two outlets, those two plug-ins there become 6. So that'll be great, and that's where the fridge is going to go, and the fridge will get plugged in. But with the light, I might change it up a little. I already have something. It's just time, guys. So much time, and I wanted to get it ready and have it ready for next weekend. I think I always do the yarn. It's because of the late hours. But guys, even if the strapping was done and the painting was all touched up, you could seriously pick away at this little bunkhouse for hours upon hours. You could just go and go and go and continue to pick at it. Late night happens every time. So on that note, guys, thanks for joining me in the video. Leave any comments in the comments section. about anything that you've seen that I've done that can save time, any great ideas, even for the small cabin build, the tiny home on the lake, as far as space savers on that little corner, because that's what I have there. I think the drop down table is going to be great. The little corner on any little nifty ideas that you may have used yourself, I'd really appreciate it. Leave that in the comment section down below. Click that subscribe button. I encourage you to click subscribe to my channel and hit the like, because the work that went into this for the past 5 days, I think I deserve a like. So on that note, guys, well, thanks for joining me, and the next thing, before I even leave yet today, I have to plant about 8 burning bush. I got them, you saw them on the truck, so I need to get planting those. I'll leave you now, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.